Baby, we talking blackface and weird white people. This a good episode. Cue the music. Oh yes, bitches and hoes. I'm back.
I'll drop a player like it's nothing, it ain't working out. Now no debate or for discussion, bitch, I'm walking out. My time is money, I ain't loving, let you toss it out. Flip my weave and walk it out. Look how I just bossed it out. Now come on, baby, why you bugging? We can't talk it out. I keeps it moving, I ain't tripping, lost another spouse. I'm just a boss, it's in my blood, no, I won't scream or shout. Grabbing my key.
Cause oh yes, bitches and hoes. I'm back. Back with another video. We here to discuss Atlanta Season 4, Episode 2. This was a weird one. It kept me on the edge of my seat. I'll say this. Unlike Insecure, which is one of my favorite shows of all time, this show, to say it's only 30-some odd minutes, it feels like it's longer because it grabs you in and it catches you. Is it just me? I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but it didn't feel like it was a 37-minute episode. Like, it was just coming with all the stuff. And I'm trying to catch all the small things. I typically have to watch the episodes twice to catch everything because that's just the way Donald Glover's brain works. And I love that. I love the way he writes his stuff. It's just amazing to me. But that's enough of small talk. Let's get into it. So we open up this episode with Earn in the bed with a white woman. Earn is in the bed with a white woman. Now, you know, Donald Glover in real life is married to a white woman. So this is, should be familiar, right? Anyway, Earn in the bed with a white woman, and he goes to grab his phone, and his phone is dead. So now he gets up to go put the phone on the charger, go, take a piss, and all of a sudden the phone rings once it starts charging or it's ringing. It's just a whole bunch of missed texts from the promoter and from Paperboy. No, not Paperboy. It was the promoter. So now he runs out of there. He gets stopped at TSA. I guess it's TSA, some type of security it was. And he can't make it to pick up Vanessa, his baby mama. So he calls Darius and say, hey, Darius, look, I'm going to need you to do me a solid. Go down there and pick up Vanessa from the airport or whatever. And so Darius is being weird, as he usually is. And Darius is talking crazy. And Ernest is like, nigga, is you going to go pick him up or not? So Darius is like, yeah, I'll go pick him up. He gets there, and Vanessa has lost her luggage. So now she ain't got no clothes. Darius offers his coat, and she was like, no, I'd rather buy my own. They go down to this doggone shop to get her a coat, and she picks out this coat, but this coat ends up having an address in the pocket. And so she was just like, what do you think this is? Like, why would you think there's an address on this? I think we should go investigate. And at this moment, even Darius was just like, you sure? And Vanessa was just like, you know what? Why not? Let's go, investigate. So they get in the van, and they're basically speaking and talking, and Darius asked her if her and Earn gonna have more kids, and Vanessa was like, child, that ship has sailed, ain't about to do it, I don't want no more, we done. And so Darius is like, oh shoot, but he lets us know that he can't procreate because his balls got crushed in Nigeria when he was a child. Darius, you've been crazy. Let's move on. So we get to the next scene. Earn is in the Uber, and he show up for Paperboy. He's down at the promoter to get the first half or the advance for the show. So he goes over there, and he didn't have enough money to pay the Uber or the driver. So Earn asks him to pay the guy, and he pays the driver or whatever. And then Earn says, look, I need that first half or that advance so that I can get it to Paperboy. So now the promoter was like, all right, bet. Let me get you the cash. It's nothing. Let me get that to you. Paperboy is in jail. But somehow, it's like a luxurious jail. It looked like a hotel. Child, the guards in there asking him what he wanted to eat, gave him a menu. Would you like fries with that? No, it was more like, would you like sauteed potatoes with your steak? He got people outside screaming free Paperboy in another language. He asking him what they saying, and he telling them, there's like, they love you here. Child, it was to the point where after Paperboy ordered his food, the other guard came in and was like, oh, your bond is paid. You could get out. And Paperboy was like, wait till I get my meal. I'm going to lay down and chill for a minute. I was like, I ain't never seen a nigga that want to stay in jail. You know that jail must be really nice. But we move on to the next scene. Vanessa and Darius make it down to this address. Now, this white woman come outside and was just like, hey, look, I heard that, the van had broke down, but, are y'all ready to go? Darius in the back like, what the hell? And Vanessa was like, yeah, we're ready. The driver's out, he's over there, we're good. He's a photographer. That's not the driver. He's a photographer, talking about Darius. So all these people pile in this van, and they pile in this van. And I'm just sitting there going, what the hell are you doing, Vanessa? You going through something? Like, what is going on with you? So they on their way to wherever they going. Ern pick up Paperboy from jail. He gets him out there, but Ern is sick. He's blowing his nose, and you know, the guard came over there and insisted that he gave him the tissue that he blew his nose in, and I was just like, ew. But anyway, he finally gets Paperboy out, and then Ern lets out this huge sneeze, and everybody was just like, I don't know if they said Gesundheit, I don't know what the hell they be saying up there, but they said something, and it was just hella weird. They go outside. Paperboy gets the money from Ern that he got the advance, which was all in cash, and his fans are over there, so he just starts making it rain. And I'm just like, oh, niggas always like throwing their money. Y'all crazy. But anyway, Ern's just like, whatever, nigga. So he gives Ern back the money, and basically, he asks Ern if he's okay, because Ern is looking sick. And I was just like, Ern, you got that panorama stuff? Let me find out, Ern. You know, you over there coughing and sneezing. You know, they ain't like back in the day. You can't do that no more. You just can't just be running around doing that type of stuff. Like, you know, that type of stuff, people look at you sideways. But anyway, Ern says he's okay. And they're walking by and they see this white guy dressed like a priest. I want to say it's like some type of priest. And the kid in the back has on blackface. He's riding with this kid in the back that has on blackface. They look at each other like, you seen that shit? And Ern was like, yeah, bro, I seen it, bro. Like, what the fuck? So they get to the driver and they ask the driver, yo, what's up with this blackface shit? Like, what's going on? The driver was like, blackface? Paperboy was like, nigga, you know what the hell we talking about. What y'all got going on with this damn blackface? And he was like, oh, no, it's a tradition. He said what it was, but I can't pronounce it or spell it. And he said basically what it is the kids would go down the chimney to try to get candy and they come up with their face black. Blackface. Sound racist as fuck to me if you ask me. I'm sorry. Whatever. But we move to the next scene. Vanessa and Darius they're in the van. And they pull up to this house. Now they get to this house and the people give them a white scarf. And they go, you know, get in there. They got food. They got drinks. But they see this black person laying in the bed. You can't never see his face. You can only see his body. And there's this woman, a white woman obviously, crying over him. And I'm thinking, oh shit, is he on his deathbed? Are y'all at a funeral? Y'all at the funeral? What's going on? So they get there, and Darius claims it's Tupac. Darius has this Tupac theory and was like, you know, they said Tupac disappeared. Nobody can find him. I'm pretty sure that's Pac in the bed, period. And I'm just like, Darius, go sit your crazy ass down. That ain't no goddamn Tupac. But hell, we don't know, because we can't even see the doggone person's face. The lady asked him to take a photo of her next to the person laying in the bed. And so that prompts Vanessa to go sit down, and she meets this other lady who's, I guess, like the caretaker of the man, I guess, to help him transition. She's there to help him transition into his new life and without, you know, any pain, squabbles, and all that stuff. So then she asks Vanessa, she says, you know, what are you doing here? Like, what made you come here? And Vanessa was like, you know, I used to come back and forth to Europe when I was a little girl all the time, but now it's just a little different. And the lady was like, well, what do you mean different? And Vanessa was like, yeah, it's just different. I ain't trying to go into detail. What she wanted to say was, y'all white people crazy. Y'all wasn't this crazy when she used to come back here way back in the gap. But y'all crazy now. That's what she wanted to say. But anyway, I like the talk that they had toward the end, because basically she tells Vanessa basically says, she feels like, no, she says, well, it's good that you have this person over here that can help you through whatever you're going through. And she was like, oh, Darius, child, please, that ain't my man. I don't like him like that. Boy, stop. And she was just like, I'm here just wandering aimlessly. Like, I'm just here just wandering. And the lady basically tells her, you're here for a reason. You're supposed to be here because you're here. You're here because you're supposed to be here. And so I was just like, okay, weird, but okay, let's move on. So now Ern and Paperboy arrive to the hotel. Now they get to this hotel, all the people, the bellhop got a blackface on, everybody is in blackface. Ern and Paperboy don't like that shit. I don't like it neither. But they get up to the room, and the room was a hot damn mess. I'm talking about, it looked like somebody had a fight and a robbery at the same time. So Ern was like, what the hell happened in your room? So it turns out Paperboy was down there getting a threesome last night. One from a black chick, one from a white chick. And the white chick decided to call the black chick a nigga bitch. This prompted a whole damn fight before he could even get his rocks off, as it should. Because the black girl was like, bitch, who is you calling a nigga bitch? You got me fucked up. And she was just like, look, it's just the word. It's not that big of a deal. They end up tearing down the whole damn house. Somebody threw a chair or something out the window. I'm like, what y'all throwing shit out the window for? I thought y'all was just fighting. Like, I'm confused. Either way, Paperboy could never get his rocks off. And I was just like, well, damn, Paperboy, you couldn't even get your thing on. But then Paperboy was like, you know, them hoes was ratchet. Hoes is ratchet all over the world. They just got different accents. And I know that's right. When you got ratchet bitches, you got ratchet bitches. It is what it is. But anyway, Earn calls this organ company because he says he left a laptop or something. That part right there kind of was weird to me. I really didn't get it. I think he was looking for a transportation company. I'm not sure. But the maid comes in blackface. Everybody is in this goddamn blackface and it's driving me fucking crazy. Is that how y'all really get down in Europe? Because if so, I don't ever need to go. I ain't gonna say all over in Europe, but I know they got certain places that probably really have that tradition. I'm gonna have to look that up. So we move in the next scene. Vanessa, the lady asks Vanessa if she wants to join her in saying goodbye to the man on the bed. So, you know, Vanessa's like, yeah, sure. All of a sudden, Vanessa grabs the man's hand and says, it's okay. These are her last words. It's okay. Child, when she backed up the canopy that was over top of the bed, dropped down on the man and smothered him to death. Vanessa and Darius is in there like, what the fuck is we at and where is we at and what the hell is going on? And in my mind, I'm like, yeah, what the hell is going on? Y'all done killed this man. Let me find out he wasn't sick and y'all just some old sick ass cult trying to kill people. Black people in particular. Now I'm looking at them like, y'all better get the hell up out of there before y'all be next on the bed with the canopy. The man struggled, and yeah, it was just, it was very, very weird. So now the final scene, Earn gets to the venue. He gets the rest of the money from the man. The man's like, all right, good to go. He goes to tell Paperboy, all right, you ready? And Paperboy was like, I ain't going on. Earn was like, what the hell you mean you're not going on? I'm not going out there. Earn walks up the stairs to go see what the hell Paperboy was looking at, and everybody in the audience is wearing blackface. It's a whole bunch of white people in blackface. Paperboy was like, fuck that shit. I ain't doing it. You better say whatever you gotta say, but I'm not doing it. So Earn was like, all right, I'll take care of it, whatever. You just go down there with Darius. Y'all get up out of here. I'm like, Lord have mercy. How y'all gonna get out of here? You just got paid. So child, Earn goes to the promoter and he says, hey, look, you know, Paperboy is not feeling well. He's gotten sick. I'm so sorry he's not going to be able to go on. However, what I'll do is I'll file an insurance claim and you'll make more money that way than you paid me. So, first of all, I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know that was a thing. I thought if you just didn't show, like, you don't get paid. But apparently you could do insurance claims. I didn't know that. Anyway, the promoter's like, no, what the fuck you talking about? Everybody out here has been waiting on Paperboy. Everybody is here for Paperboy. But Earn was like, yeah, I get it, but he's not gonna make it. You know, he's just not feeling well. People fall ill. It happens. I'm gonna file that insurance claim. You're gonna get a whole bunch of money, so you should be good. The promoter was like, I will fucking ruin you if you play with me. Earn at the door like, okay. Child, something told Earn to run, and he should have, because that dude ran behind him. They run all the way down the steps. And the crazy part is, when Earn got down the steps, everybody on the lobby area has on blackface. So guess what? He can't tell who's who. So now he's looking around looking for Earn. He finds this white guy, beats the dead shit out of him. And Earn is over there leaving, about to go down the stairs like, oh shit. I don't even know if he realized that wasn't Earn, because again, everybody's in blackface. It was so freaking weird. But Earn was like, let me retreat and get the hell up out of here before he wake up and see where I'm at. Look, let me tell y'all something. Let me make sure I ain't forget nothing. Oh, I did. So he goes out of there, and he gets out of there unscathed. Thank God. So the Earn gets back to the hotel, and he sees Vanessa. And Vanessa's looking beautiful. She's looking gorgeous. And Earn was like, oh, Vanessa, what you doing out here in a robe and your hair tied up 4 o'clock in the morning? And she goes, oh, I came out to get some ice. He was like, at 4 o'clock in the morning? And she was like, yeah. So Earn was like, you good? She was like, yeah, I'm good. Have a good night, Earn. Earn looking like he about to pass out. I don't know if it's because he's tired or he's sick, but he finally gets in his room. He finally plops on the bed, And the phone goes off again, and this paper boy saying he hungry as hell. He want 300 pieces of chicken, all legs. Black people, why do y'all have so specific requests when it comes to your chicken? All flats, all drums, all legs, no thighs, no breasts, just wings. Child, the chicken is the chicken. Anyway, that was the end of that episode of Atlanta. I like it. I love Atlanta. I love Donald Glover. I love the writers on this show. Always amazing. Always keep you on your toes. Y'all drop down in the comments and let me know what y'all thought about this week's episode. Sorry about that truck. Y'all drop down in the comments and let me know what y'all thought about this week's episode. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Y'all know the vibes. Y'all know what the fuck going on. And I will see you hoes later. Bye.